Over the last couple months, I've been doing massive amounts of research, trying to keep an eye on this graphics card market, new news that may come out about it, and we finally have AMD and Nvidia, and now this may mean a lot depending on who you are, finally saying that they're going to hopefully produce or begin trying to produce enough graphics cards to supply everybody. Now, two things, I'm saying this because number one, this is statements they've released. This is number one, may not be the biggest thing. I did make a video last week explaining something that actually will make a big difference, which is Samsung. They've actually put it in like their business practice that they're going to basically make something that replaces graphics cards in crypto mining, which will basically make a lot easier. And that's a video you can watch as well. That is on my channel as well. But the biggest thing is, we have these two companies that produce these graphics cards saying that they're kind of going to begin producing more. Now, they've been doing this in the past. They've been saying stuff like this. The big thing is they've kind of come out and said, like, in the past it's more been like we're keeping with the same stuff, we're just trying to optimize how we're doing it. But the big thing about this is they're going to basically begin producing more in the assembly line rather than just trying to optimize who the cards get to. So this may mean a lot or may mean absolutely nothing. It really depends on which company does what. It is definitely in the best interest of both companies to try to produce enough for both miners and people that want to use the GPUs as gamers, because the gamers will always be around buying cards. Miners, the mining crypto market goes up and down all the time, and you may have 1 year where it's not as good, and then 1 year it's really good, which we see this year. But you got to get the general idea is that they can make a lot of money if they produce enough cards, and the big thing is, this is why it's going to make a big difference, is if they can get enough supply. That's what we're really hoping on. Now, this is also, I'll have some links of the sources I've used down in the description so you can see I'm not just pulling this off the top of my head. I've actually been doing that a lot recently on my videos, which I'm kind of happy about. But I've actually got to get started on making a floating computer, because that's what tomorrow's video is. I'm building a computer that's going to hopefully float. That'll be interesting. But I hope you all enjoy. Hopefully, if you're out there looking to buy a card, I would just say give it a bit, because whatever is going to happen within the next couple months, especially with Samsung and Nvidia and AMD, all those companies. Hopefully will decide, and we'll hopefully see evidence of whatever they're doing actually out there, so we can actually hopefully see some difference in the markets. So I'd just say hold tight. Best case, you might just have to get one of these old used GPUs, and everybody's like, well, why get an old used GPU? Well, simply because it is just a good holdover card until you actually get your final card. The other thing about these are that these are both actually used, that you won't need them long enough. So if they've been mined on, it really won't make a difference for you having it for a year, because these cards will last probably. Mining only reduces lifespan by 1 or 2 years. On a 7-year card, you're not really going to need it. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, I'm sorry. And yeah, I've got to get started on building a floating computer. So that'll be tomorrow's video if you're interested. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope to see you around, and